What's good, everyone? Thanks again for tuning in on another vlog episode on the Ops Media Group channel. My name is Elijah. I'm a music producer, and I got my homie Chester, also a music producer, and we're pretty much content creators, and we like to make dope shit. So in this episode, I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different. I'm actually gonna break down a beat that I just did, and it was my bad because I didn't capture how I created it. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna break it down, kind of like those breakdown videos you see on YouTube right now. And also, I'm gonna be hitting up a session with a bunch of other producers at the studio, so hopefully I'll get some footage of that. Let's get into this beat and see what I cooked up. So I actually started this beat by cruising splice. I just wanted to get like a vibey type sample because I wasn't creative, I wasn't in the mood, but I needed to just make something. So I just put in vibe and this vibes pack from Audiobox came up, and you know, that's the beauty of splice. You can just go on here and choose whatever samples you want. And what I had found was this sample in particular, which really caught my ear. So, you know, very vibey, very, you know, common, I'd say, very a basic melody, but I actually liked the way it was, and I liked the way that it sounded, and I was just digging it. So I downloaded that and I threw it into FL Studio. I slowed it down a bit. So I kind of just started throwing things together. So went through the awesome decap kit, Drums That Knock Volume 6, and just started throwing stuff together and just going at it pretty much, adding this cool little vocal chant. And then I ended up adding the snares, of course. Of course, I needed the bounce to it, so added the hi-hats. Very basic, you know, pattern. Added this other hi-hat in there just to kind of switch it up. It gives it really nice texture. That's all I gotta say. I started adding some more like open hats and things like that. Followed by this. And another one. Just to kind of keep the tempo going. I tend to like to use a bunch of different hi-hats and percussions just to kind of fill in that space, because after the kick and the snare and the melody is established, you kind of just want to fill in the voids. Added this kick, another kick from Decap called the Cheat Code, and I truly believe that. With the majority of my kicks, I like to add a wave shaper, fruity wave shaper, and use a quick saturation, or makes it sound like it has that analog punch to it. So this is with it, and this is without it. Brings up the level, but it also has like a nice little curve to it to give you that analog feel. And then from there, had to pack it in with the 808 because it's only right that I do this beat with an 808. I did some sliding action with the 808s. With the main notes, I just wanted them to fall off and kind of build up and then drop off at the end, just so it can make it sound not as boring, to make the 808 sound bouncy, you know. If you were trying to make your 808 sound interesting as opposed to something, it sound like this. Even just like very very small slides. It'll just make it sound way more interesting. It gives the 808 some life, so that's what I like to do. And for the chorus part, I wanted some more supporting melodies. I went into Omnisphere, added this synth. It's called Logan Ensemble Octaves. Just to kind of polish it off. This synth sample kind of sounds really like chimey. Just looking through Decap's kit, and just so happens to have wind chime sound effects, so I added this very low in the background, and I added a flanger on there, so pretty much just a flanger. I did some stereo separation, added some reverb to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got to hit up this session and meet up with the homies and make some more beats. Hopefully I'll have some footage of that session for you guys, and I can make a little montage B-roll thing. And if I do, then roll the B-roll. Thanks for watching, and also remember to subscribe, like, and share.